Hey there, adventurers. It's Neon here, and welcome back to Let's Play The Outer Worlds. We're here at the Deserters Camp after we just retrieved the Power Regulator that's needed to repair our ship. Uh, Adelaide seemed to take the news okay, from what Sam could tell. And we're supposed to tell these people the good news that they can go back to Edgewater.
One of us want to go see what happened?
Yeah, so Adelaide specifically mentioned we
What
needed
happened?
to tell
Sprat fell into a transformer again?
her and Thomas.
I'm not in the lightest of humors right now.
Hey, you get to go back to Edgewater.
The matter's been weighing on me. I'm staying put until I know what's become of Zoe. Don't want that question haunting me all the way back to the cannery.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
I'll tell you what I can.
Zoe, Oh. It won't
What
let
is
me...
it?
It won't let me tell her about Zoe? Well, that's interesting. Okay. Well, that's awkward. Thomas.
Sorry. I'm just trying to figure out what to do is all.
You get to go back to Edgewater.
I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again.
So don't work at the cannery. You wanted to be an engineer.
You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater and I'm as good as dead to her.
Why is that?
Adelaide hates Edgewater, hates everything Edgewater stands for. Hates what that town does to people. What it did to her. We're the nearest she's got to kin. We go back to Edgewater, we may as well have stuck a knife in her heart.
Leave her behind then. Edgewater needs you.
Are you sure about this? If we head back to Edgewater on our own, Adelaide won't come with us. She'll stay here and curse us till the end of her days.
I'm sure. You're better off in Edgewater anyways. Let Adelaide stay here.
I expect we got no choice. Edgewater needs us back, and loath as I am to admit it, we need Edgewater. You okay with this, Grace?
Zoe's still out there. Don't much care to leave her unaccounted. If you find her, could you let me know? We'll be waiting in Edgewater.
Just give us some time to gather our personals and say our goodbyes. If you run into Reed, you tell him we're coming back, yeah?
Okay, will do. Y'all take care. Alright. Well, how about that? Just because the power shut down, does that mean we can't get into our little house over here that we used to stay in? Could you really use a place to sleep? Well, if it isn't the consequences of our actions. Looks like we gotta hoof it back to town, Parvati. Well, nothing to it but to head back. I can't remember when we were out over where Zoe was. I don't think we just weren't able to convince her to come back. Weird that we can't just say that she doesn't want to come back and complete the quest that way. But whatever. Whatever. So yeah, there's actually a couple other ways you can resolve that quest. Obviously, the flip side of that would be to send the power over to the deserters and then try to convince people from Edgewater to move out to the deserters. And then the sort of golden third option would be to get Reed to basically leave, to get Adelaide to come back to Edgewater and basically work to make Edgewater a better place. The reason I didn't really go with that was I just didn't really think that it fit with the idea of Sam being a low intelligence character. He's low intelligence, and he might be charming, but he's not like lucky in the sense that just stumbling upon the right way to do things. You know, he's very low intelligence and foolhardy. It's gonna get him in trouble. He's gonna do things that may not be the best.
Huh?
Oh.
I smell blood!
Here they come!
Smash him, Parvati. Alright. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. That's not good. Parvati, don't die. Don't die, Parvati. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Okay. Take another one of those. Get him, get him, get him. I was not paying attention. Okay. Well, we survived. Barely. Used up a good amount of med packs. But we're still alive, and we even leveled up, so that's really nice. Okay. And let's do it all over again. But I can make that go boom.
Here we go!
Smash two and oh, nice dodge. Come on. There we go. I don't know where these marauders keep coming from, because we not only did we take out a lot of the places full of them, we even collected bounties on all the big leaders around here, so I feel like they should be pretty much taken care of, but whatever. Okay. So let's go back here. It's nighttime now, so we'll probably just head over to Parvati's, have a bit of a rest, and then go tell Reed the good news in the morning. It's not the worst unless it's worst. Alright. Everything looks pretty normal here. Okay. Gosh, I'm just dead tired. I'm gonna go to sleep, Parvati. See you in the morning. 8.5 hours. Gosh, imagine just being able to say you're gonna sleep for 8.5 hours and just do it. That's the dream. Okay, food and drink. That's what we need to take care of. Let's see. We got mock apple juice. We can, I guess, drink all of them in order to fill back our thirst bar. Have some saltuna. Pretty fitting way to have breakfast here in Edgewater, I believe. So now that we're all filled up. Oh, Spacer's Choice found a flaw in you. During your adventures, things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. The choice is yours. Right, so flaws are an interesting mechanic that I feel has a lot of potential that didn't quite live up to what it could have, I think, in this game. But basically, the game tracks a whole bunch of different statistics and data about you, like different enemies you fight, things you do, how much you sell, how much you buy. It tracks a whole bunch of different stuff. And one of the ways this game tries to kind of react to some of that data is through the flaws system. In this case, I can't seem to stop myself from eating. Even food that's bland or horribly flavored, not eating often will cause withdrawals. So, this... I wonder if this was specifically for Supernova or not, but it definitely doesn't... It seems a weird flaw to have in a mode that is sort of surrounding, you know, food and thirst mechanics. So I feel like it's weird to take this flaw because we're literally required to eat and drink, even with the perk point. That's one of my main issues with the system, is that the perk point isn't really that interesting of a reward for taking on one of these flaws, because as you can see, if we get food addiction withdrawal, we get all these debuffs. This would be on top of all of the debuffs that we would get for being hungry in general. So again, I feel like this is a weird flaw to have in the Supernova difficulty, and I feel like should have just been removed completely. But I don't think this one makes much sense, so I don't think I'm going to take that one. Normally I do take flaws because I think they're fun. I think they're a fun way to sort of develop your character and kind of flesh that out a little bit in ways that you might not expect your character to go through. But yeah, that just seems a bit silly to me, so we're not going to do that. Alright, now to go talk to the big man, Reed Thompson. I can see that diverting the power here hasn't fixed the all the signs. Time to take this little fun doohickey again. Nice music. Okay. Hello, Mr. Thompson.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
Adelaide won't come back, but her followers will.
That's good enough for me. Adelaide and I have a history. Was unlikely she'd ever come back. But hope springs eternal. We are in your debt. I am authorizing you for a discount on all official Spacer's Choice products, courtesy of the people of Edgewater.
Awesome. Wait, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
By all means.
I met a worker by the name of Thomas, says he wants to be an engineer.
Thomas. Thomas Kemp? I remember him. Had to write him up for daydreaming a few too many times.
He's a decent mechanic. Parvati will vouch for him.
He tries real hard, Mr. Thompson. This is something he wants to do. That'll make him twice as good.
You may be right. And with the town set to grow, it is time I invested in a new mechanic.
Well, you have your workers back. What happens now?
This whole fiasco is not one I am keen on repeating. I was too hard on my own workers. I pushed them to their breaking point.
Good for you.
With more hands at the cannery, I expect productivity will rise. I expect we'll grow. And I expect I can ask corporate to send us some more medicine. We'll survive, one way or another.
Okay, well, never mind then. Well, that's nice. I guess now that we got a discount, we should go shopping. Yeah, we might get you a different hat. Man, is it night already again? Jeez. What do you have to say, Parvati?
Yeah, huh?
Apparently nothing. Alright, let's go shopping.
Something got you down?
Then a round
Nothing,
of drinks
just don't
on
wanna
me,
fall sick.
Parvati. Before we go, get back, hop in this ship. Ludwig be damned. Hey, Julius.
Spacer's Choice, the brand of choice for spacers on a budget.
Reed says you're going to get me a discount. Let's see what you're selling.
Music to my ears.
Okay. 25% discount. A mining helmet. That might look better. Let's get that. Now you have Saltuna. Okay. We'll just buy all your Saltuna then. And... Right, can we do some repairing? That doesn't really... No, this really needs repaired. So let's sell some stuff. Sell junk. Sell all of this. Yep. Let's see. We can sell... Oh, the last time we did this, we didn't... We found out the hard way that it wasn't the greatest to do it this way. Because... we didn't get any of the weapon parts, weapon and armor parts for dismantling them. So let's actually do that. Can we do that from here? We can break it down, yes. Let's see. Elite troop armor 17. 16. Ooh. What do we think? Kind of like this one better. So we'll keep that. I will break this one down, though. Break that down. Break that down. And break that down. Break that down. Yep, yep, yep. Alright, there we go. Not bad, not bad. Right, Parvati. So you got a cowboy hat on. Do you look better with this? You might look a bit more ridiculous. But it fits, I think, better. Yeah. Oh, you get to use that. You get to use that. We can also break this one down. Good. Now we also need to level up. We haven't done that. Alright, so let's see here. Let's get the two-handed melee leveled up some. And maybe the inspiration? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So now, all there is to do is return to the ship. Yeah, you look even more ridiculous, but I think it's funny. Hey there, Amelia.
Town's been humming with power. Somebody must have been down in the old plant.
That was me. I'll have a drink.
Coming right up.
I'll take your plain and pure water. And your energy brew. And you know what? And a 0G brew. Nothing like a cold 0G brew. After a hard day of making people mad at me, huh? Yep. Speaking of. There we go. Alright, Parvati, well, frankly, let's get out of here. We got a ship to fly. Look out, Halcyon. Captain Sam is coming. That's a nice view. Oh. Yeah, I shouldn't step right there, but that is a nice view. Alright. Focus. Heading back to the ship, getting out of here. Hey, Silas.
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients.
We need to talk about Eugene.
Yeah? What about him?
Oh. I read a letter from Phyllis. She mentioned digging him up for his gold teeth.
Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
I'll keep an eye out for them, I guess.
Let me know if you find anything.
Okay. See you around. Yeah, see you never. We're getting off of this godforsaken rock. Or law-forsaken rock, I guess. Wait a second. Okay. Speaking of places that I've never been before, have I ever been down here? Oh. That's big. Big canid. I don't think I've ever been down here. In this playthrough, at least. Now that I'm down here, I do remember having been down here in other playthroughs, but was something I did forget. But I'm glad we did. We found a nice little thing of loot. Can we go on here? No, not really. Alright, well. That's that, I suppose. Back on task of getting out of here. Boom. Yeah. Although I imagine there might be marauders over here now again. Here, let's see if we can do this sneak-like.
Heads down.
Ship's just right over there. Ooh.
I'm going.
No, 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 no. Or, actually, that's fine.
Get ready.
Who goes? Attack!
Ooh. Okay, one more. There we go. Easy peasy. And there is our ship. The Unreliable. Could be a equally appropriate title for Sam here. Alright, after all this time, we can finally plug this power regulator in here and fly off.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
You never been on a ship before?
I worked on the occasional supply coach in need of repairs. Once I built a little model craft out of spare parts, but Mr. Thompson found out and I had to take it apart. I want to ask you something, and you can say no, but can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
I think that is a great idea. I'd be glad to have you along. Pick a cabin, it's yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Parvati's great. I know I've said that a lot, but that is the truth. Oh, right, and we even have
Well,
Smarty
I
Pants
certainly
over
am
here.
looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
Literally nothing, Vicar. Okay. See you around. Alright.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
Yes. Speaking of which, can we fly
What
now?
can I do for you, Captain?
Where I have a power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Not even remotely. Can you walk me through it?
Step 1. Pick up your power regulator. Step 2. Approach the terminal located in our engine room. Step 3. Insert power regulator. Step 4. Celebrate. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Okay, I'll be back. The last one I can do. Okay. Up the ladder. Ada, is it this? Hey, is it this thing? I'm gonna assume it's this thing. That did something alright. It's worked well for us in the past. It's working. It's working. Did that do it, Ada?
What can I do for you, Captain?
I did it, I think.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Alright, let's get out of here then. What are we doing here? Against all odds, the Unreliable takes flight.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Oh yeah, the crazy-haired guy. This better be quick.
Based on my initial calculations of Dr. Wells's personality, that seems highly unlikely.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Never been better.
Good, great, excellent. Let's move on. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Okay. Why do I need a nav key to land on a planet?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see.
Aww.
Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
Okay, can't I land somewhere outside Stellar Bay?
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience.
Great.
Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Kelly.
I think your test might be broken, Phineas. Okay. What's stopping me from just leaving Halcyon altogether?
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place. And we can start by reviving the Hope.
Alright, fine. I'll go have a word with this Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
You want me to wear a cape?
Wrong matter of shroud, my slow-witted accomplice. This is, how to put it simply, a device that makes you look different, sound different. Briefly. The device has its limits, but it will allow you to blend in perfectly, and probably won't jeopardize your ability to have children. Will it? No, definitely not. Probably, yes. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Interesting. I'll put it to good use then.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Okay, got it. So this thing, huh? Which button do I press again? That one? That one? What about that one? Nothing? No guidance? Alright, I guess I'm just gonna have to do what I always do and smash a bunch of buttons. Alright, let's go to the Groundbreaker. A little late for that, don't you think? Here we can see all the planets in the system, as well as some special points of interest that you may have discovered. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous, and all employees are encouraged to remain home or at work.
Arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Well, smashing buttons once again prevails. Assuming that's the Groundbreaker.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
I'm in the mood for some entertainment.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Ada, tell me a joke.
My violence inhibitors are a joke. No, really. I only keep them enabled because of how funny they are.
Play my favorite song.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Thanks.
My pleasure, Captain.
It is a good song. That's enough for now.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Okay, talk to you later.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so there's some kind of shroud.
Can we talk?
Sure?
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Okay. I thought you said you could keep this boat in good repair.
I abso-surely can. I'm a passing fair mechanic. Even Mr. Thompson would have said it's my only skill. But I'm used to working on cannery lines, AG loaders and the like. There's tricks about ships I ain't learned yet. All I'm looking for is a few pointers. I bet a lady who runs a whole station has forgot more than I ever learned.
Okay. Sure, we could head over to engineering.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Sounds a lot more fun than Gladys or whatever the heck. Break time's over. Speaking of which... Okay, well we need to go grab the shroud, and then we need to give Vicar his his armor and his hat. Adelaide's deserters dreamed of an independent life without board oversight. You taught them an important lesson. Never dream. And this is nice. Pick up holographic shroud. The holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Alright, well that seems pretty important then. Alright, we get our own bed now, which is nice. And the game there. A really nice window with a really nice view. So that's nice. Go see what else is around here. What the heck is that? Hello? There's no response from the automechanical unit. A serial number etched in its chassis includes the letters Sam. Sam? Is that me? Sam? Sam? It's me. I'm Sam. Can I fix this robot? Maybe Ada knows about it? Where is it? The cleaning machine. Ada, why is there another me in the ship?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Now, I can't spell very well, but do you know anything about the Sam that's in here?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
A cleaning Sam, so not a Sam Smart. So he's Sam Clean. Okay, I got it. I think I understand.
See you soon, Captain.
I don't really know about trying to find information on the computer, but I guess I could get Parvati to help me again. Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I think that is gonna do it for us for this episode of Let's Play the Outer Worlds. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. Consider liking and subscribing and commenting on this video. Let me know how I'm doing. All of that is very much appreciated. But until next time, I will see you all in the next video. Cheers.